So, in the beginning of the story, we see Becca and Shelby, who are very good friends. They decide to do something new on Halloween. Something very interesting. Becca gives the idea of making a spirit box through which they can contact spirits. Shelby did not find this idea very exciting at first, so Becca said that maybe through this, you can also contact your mother, who had died some time ago. On hearing about her mother, Shelby agreed. Both of them together made a spirit box which looked like Ouija board. After this, they started playing with it. Both of them were not very serious. Shelby asked the first question, "Is there any spirit here in our house?" On asking this question, her pointer moved to yes, and Becca's condition became bad. Shelby now asked the spirit the name of the spirit, and the pointer moved to Emily, which means it was Emily's spirit. Emily realized this. They knew that she was their classmate who had committed suicide. They asked her how she had taken her life, on which she told them that it was murder through a pointer, meaning she was telling them that she did not commit suicide. She was murdered. No one knew this till date. Becca and Shelby looked at each other in surprise, and then when they asked her the name of her killer, all the lights went off and the pointer shifted to the letter. Ginny was asking Moyne to meet her again. They now researched about her death, and they found out that Emily had drowned herself in a lake by taking the car. Kaka knew Emily a little bit because Emily was in her chair leading squad. Both of them were still talking about Emily when Shelby's dad, who was a police officer, came home. He asked Shelby to go for her swimming training because after a few days Shelby's swimming training was to take her to the lake. The competition was about to come. Now when she was swimming alone, she felt as if there was someone else in her swimming pool, and this was a very scary scene. After coming out, she shared this feeling with Becca, who also told her that something very strange is happening to me too. Some messages have come on the phone in which only letters are written. During this conversation, Mr. Drake, who is Shelby's swimming coach, comes to them. Becca did not like Drake coming to Shelby at all because Becca knew Drake's intentions. He was not a good person. That's why she warns Shelby too. But Shelby does not pay much attention to Becca's words, and these people start talking about Emily again. The question running in their minds was, what does Emily want from them? Shelby felt that Emily does not want justice through them, while Baker felt that Emily wants her revenge. Now Emily knew what the real matter was. They knew that Emily was alive, so they decided that they will talk to Emily again. And to talk to Emily, they went to the place where Emily's grave was made. Emily's grave was made near the same lake where Emily died. While leaving, Shelby told Becca that when Emily's body was taken out, Dad was there, and Dad had seen that Emily's body was in a very bad condition. Her eyes seemed to have been eaten by someone, and even before dying, she had sent messages to many people that she was taking her own life. But Becca says who knows? These messages were sent by her murderer. Now they start working before throwing her in the river, and Shelby first goes to the lake to wash her hands, from where suddenly a hand comes out and catches Shelby's hand. Shelby dies. She frees her hand and runs away screaming, and Becca also goes with her. People do not contact Emily here at night. Shelby was now obsessed with solving Emily's case. In the morning, she goes to her dad's office and brings Emily's murder file from there, in which Becca and Shelby read that before dying, Emily's blood had a lot of alcohol and sleeping pills elements. Even a blind person could have clearly told that after taking such a quantity of poison, any person can die. They concluded that someone has murdered her, and to kill her with a lot of planning, first they mixed sleeping pills in her drink. They sent messages to people from her phone that I am going to take my life so that no one doubts her death, and then to show her murder as an original suicide. They made her sit in her own car and pushed it into the lake. They were not able to understand why the police did not figure out such simple things. Their swimming coach Drake interrupted them. After which, Bach told Shelby that a boy named Christian used to harass her in those days. Who knows, he might be the murderer. After talking about all this, Shelby came home. After coming home, she saw that her dad had also come home early because he had to meet someone. When he went to his room to freshen up, Shelby took the keys of his police car from his coat and found out the address of Christian's house through the system of his car. She wanted to follow Christian and find out the whole matter, but there was someone who did not want Shell to do this, because when she went to her swimming court today, a masked man started following her. It seemed as if he wanted to harm her. That is why she ran and hid in the washroom in fear. She is so nervous that she was not able to speak, and that man left a note under the washroom in which it was written, "Don't tease the dead." She was so scared of today's incident that she told the whole incident to her dad as soon as she went there, and also showed him the note in which it was written, "Don't tease the dead." Her dad asks her, who could be the one who is scaring you like this? Shelby said, I think all this is Christian's work. Shelby's dad immediately goes to Christian and questions him, but he did not do this. The day this happened with Shelby, Christian was at his job. Shelby's director asked if her ex-boyfriend was behind this, but Shelby was sure that he was not behind this. Rachel is also nervous now and tells all this to Becca. Then suddenly, Becca starts having severe pain in her stomach. Seeing her condition getting worse, Trek came to her, but Becca did not let her touch him. While Shelby was taking her to the hospital, she vomited on the way, and a necklace came out in her vomit on which Emily was written that it was Emily's necklace. Seeing this, both of them got very scared. They understood that things had gone out of hand. They understood that they will have to solve Emily's case, otherwise Emily will not leave them alone. They decided that tonight they will go to Emily's grave again, and after going there, they will contact Emily again through the spirit box. In this, they asked Emily that who murdered her. Then through the pointer of the spirit box, she told Mr. Drake, who was her swimming coach. Before they could ask Emily anything more, the guards came and both of them ran away from there with their spirit box. When Shelby came home, she saw that her dad was waiting for her in anger. She could not speak. Finally, she told the truth that she's investigating Emily's murder, and she has also come to know that the killer of Emily is none other than Mr. Drake. She told her dad that Emily and Mr. Drake were having an affair. Emily was about to tell his wife, and to hide all this, Mr. Drake murdered her. Becca had connected all these points because Becca was very close to Emily and Mr. Drake, so she always told Shelby to stay away from Mr. Drake. Shelby told her husband that first Mr. Drake drugged her, due to which she died, and then he put her in the car and threw her in the lake. Her dad asked, how did you know that she was drugged? This thing was not made public. Shelby got scared, but she still did not lie. She told him the truth, that I stole Emily's case file from your office, and that is where I got to know about this. Hearing this, her dad became even more angry because he could lose his job by doing this, and Emily had put his job in danger. Due to this act of Shelby, as a punishment, he imposed many restrictions on Shelby. He stopped her from using her phone and using the internet. Now she was only allowed to go to school and swim. The next day when she went swimming, she saw a locket sinking in the pool. When she went down to pick it up, suddenly a hand came out of the pool. Scared by this, she came out of the swimming pool. After some time, when she met Becca, she saw that Becca's leg was also injured. Regarding this injury, Becca told her that someone had pulled her down in the pool today. Almost the same accident had happened with both of them today. So, they started thinking that it was Emily's spirit that was troubling them. Soon, they realized that it was Emily's spirit that was haunting them. Emily's work should be completed, otherwise Emily will harm them. During their talks, Mr. Drake came to them again, whom Becca did not want to see. She knew that Mr. Drake is responsible for all that is happening. That is why, after his departure, she tells Shelby to ask her dad for help, but Shelby told her that her dad will not help her. Whatever needs to be done, she will have to do it herself. Shelby says that we also need evidence to prove Mr. Drake is the killer, but from where will we get it? Then Becca showed her the key to Mr. Drake's house, and told her that we can get that evidence from Mr. Drake's house. We will collect evidence. Shelby asked, where did you get this key from? Becca told that Drake and his wife both go to work, after which their mate keeps their keys under the mate after finishing their work. From there, I took a print of the key and got a duplicate made. These people now make a plan and go to Mr. Drake's house. According to the plan, Shelby had to go inside the house and search for evidence while Becca had to stay outside. To give her backup, Becca also gave her a teaser that if Mr. Drake comes to her house and tries to harm her, then she can save her life with this teaser. Well, Shelby comes inside the house, and as soon as she goes inside, the mobile networks get disconnected. Her connection with Becca breaks, and she gets scared seeing the things here. She had found that mask at Mr. Drake's house. The man wearing the mask had threatened her. She got scared of this thing, and now she has to go to the house. She was also constantly afraid that if Mr. Drake came here, who knows, he might have killed her too. Well, now she starts looking for evidence here. She looks under the bed and there was a doll lying there which had no eyes, and she got scared after seeing this. After this, Shelby checked the drawers of the house where she also found sleeping pills which must have killed Emily. After getting the evidence, Shelby had to leave from here, but now it was too late. Drake had come home, and Becca could not tell him this because there was no signal inside the house. As soon as she heard the sound of banging in the house, Shelby hid, and Drake also came to know that someone has entered his house. He was now looking for that girl with an electric knife, who had come to his house secretly. Maybe Drake would have been able to see him, but then Becca's call came. Because of her phone ringing, Drake saw her. As soon as he saw Drake, he got scared at first. She went, and then she also controlled herself. She wanted to control the situation, that's why she came close to Drake. She started engaging him in her talks, and started telling him that, "Mr. Drake, I like you very much. I just wanted to meet you alone, that's why I did all this." Drake also got trapped in her trap after listening to her words and started coming close to her. As soon as he put his hand on Shelby's mouth, Shelby took out her taser and put it on his neck, due to which he got an electric shock, became unbalanced, and fell down the stairs and died on the spot due to breaking his neck. Emily's revenge was complete. After all these scenes, 1 month passes. We see that Shelby has come to Emily's grave again. But this time, what does she see? That this grave was not Emily's. A fake board of Emily was kept on it, and the grave was of someone else. Confused, she quickly called Becca, who was misled. She told how Emily could be a graph. Shelby was shocked to hear that Emily's body was burnt. If Becca knew this beforehand, then why did she not tell Shelby about it? Yes, she tells Shelby a shocking truth and twist in the story that all this was planned by her. Emily was also not killed by Mr. Drake, but by Becca herself, and she also tells why. Actually, Becca and Mr. Drake had an affair. She used to like Mr. Drake a lot. But then with time, Mr. Drake's attention turned towards Emily. He started getting very close to Emily, which made Becca very jealous. Her performance was also much better than Becca's. In this jealousy, she decided to murder Emily. She gave Emily sleeping pills by mixing them in her drink, and after that, she sent messages to many people from her phone that I am going to die and to make her drink. After that, the one who pushed her car in the lake was none other than Becca. After killing one enemy, she now had to kill Mr. Drake too, who was cheating on her, and to kill Mr. Drake, she planned this whole thing and used Shelby. The one who scared Shelby in the swimming pool by wearing a mask was none other than Becca. Shelby was completely stunned. Hearing this truth while hanging up the phone, Becca also told her that all the evidences that were found from Drake's house were not kept by Becca. After telling all this, Becca hangs up the phone and starts her car. She was about to take the car out of the parking lot, but suddenly the parking door closed and her car also stopped moving. All her doors also got locked. She did not understand what happened to her. Suddenly, Emily's spirit came in front of her car to take her revenge. Seeing this, Becca got scared and understood that today it is his last day, after which Emily turns on the engine of his car and he is suffocated to death by the smoke, and the story ends here.